Can you just tell me a little bit logistically about what the days would look like what time we would start? A little bit about the area where you're located. Would I be able to have an area to go have breaks? Tell me what our days might look like.
Sure, sure. We're here in Auburn, California, right near downtown. We're about 2 blocks away from a host of very nice restaurants for lunch. We usually start out at 10 o'clock in the morning. We go for 3 hours. We break about every 50 minutes or so, 60 minutes, or as needed. And sometimes when we're processing, though, I will simply check with the client, can we keep going or do you need a break? So really it's pacing with my client that's really important about breaks. We take an hour for lunch, we come back for another 3 hours, and then we break for the evening. About 6 hours of intensive work is pretty heavy duty psychological work, and that seems to work pretty well for the clients.
Have all the people that have come to you for intensives been able to go all the way through the week, through the days that they intended, or have you had anybody that just kind of got too overwhelmed? And
no, fortunately not. Even when there's been some, psychologically speaking, heavy lifting of traumatic memories, the individual, here's an example. A client actually said to me, inquiring, well, okay, now that we've done our first day or our second day, how were you afterwards? I was so tired. I went home, I had a bite to eat and went to bed and slept the whole night long. And so they came back refreshed, but the work was very exhausting for them that day. One of the things that I think that's really notable, and this is kind of going back to one of your previous questions, is this particular client said, really wanted to accomplish a breakthrough in being in touch with his feelings and be able to communicate them with his wife. He got on the phone and was able to talk with her for the first time in 20 years about his deeper feelings and what he was working through in the intensive. And a lot of positive affirmation coming back from the spouse during that week. She's so relieved. She seems so much happier that I'm doing the work. She's 100% behind it, and very relieved that some of these things that have been troubling them as a couple in talking together, his ability to be open with her, talk about his feelings in really calm and really centered ways, were being accomplished for them, even though he was the one doing all the work. So it's very gratifying to hear such results for the individual and for their partners as well.